Today for math, you're going to need your whiteboards out because we're going to do a couple of story problems. And you're also going to want this math sheet that says lesson 6 up at the top out as well. So let's go ahead and do a couple of story problems. So the first one is, I saw 9 sheep in the barn. So what are we going to do? We're going to draw 9 circles. And how are we going to draw those 9 circles so it makes it easier for us to see the 9? We're going to do them in our 10 frame. So I'm going to draw my 5 and then the 4 underneath because I know that makes 9 sheep in the barn. My little sister let out 5 sheep to go to the pasture. That's like where they go and eat their grass for the day. So what are we going to do? Are we going to add 5 more circles, or are we going to delete or take away? We're going to take away. Now, remember, we want to cross out so that we remember what we've done in the story. And we want to do it in a nice, neat order. So I'm going to cross out 5 of the circles. How many sheep were still in the barn? And let's write that number. I just put the cap back on and I have lotion on, and it makes it hard to get the cap off. It's really good lotion, apparently. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I can get the cap off. I hope you wrote a 4. Now remember, when you write the 4, you go down across. Straight down is the correct way to write your 4. All right, let's erase that and do our other problem. All right. I saw 5 cows in their pasture. So what are we going to do? We're going to draw the 5 cows we see in the pasture. Then I saw 3 ducks in the pond. So what are we going to do to show the ducks? Do we cross off some of the cows, or do we add more circles? We add more circles. So we're going to add those 3 circles, and I'm going to add them so that they kind of end up looking like a 10 frame. How many cows and ducks did I see all together? 8. So we need to write an 8. Now remember, with our counting on strategy, I don't want you to count these 5. We already know it's 5. I want you to go 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have to count all of them, it's okay, but I do want you to try to count on instead of counting those 5. All right, now let's go ahead and do this worksheet. Now, it talks about animals. If you would like to draw animals, you may, because especially they've given us this whole big sheet, but I am only going to draw circles just because it makes it easier and I don't take as long. But if you want to draw the cows and the sheep, you may. So it says there are 6 cows. So over here, I'm going to draw my 6 cows, and I am going to put it like a 10 frame. And then I'm going to show where it says there are 3 sheep. Draw how many animals there are. So some of those cows didn't go away. So I'm going to put a plus sign to show that they're adding more. And then I'm going to draw 3 more circles. Now it asks us down at the bottom, how many animals are there? So I know this is how many animals. And we want to go to the one that has more circles, even if it was over here. Remember, because when we're adding, it doesn't matter which side we do first. So there were 6, and now I'm going to count on. 6 cows, 7, 8, 9. So we need to write a 9 down here in the bottom. And I just realized it's a little hard to see, so I'm trying to kind of write big. But you write that 9 in the box down there for me, okay? Now, let's go to the other side. It says there are 9 ducks. So if you want to draw ducks, go ahead and draw the 9 ducks. but I'm just going to draw circles and I'm going to draw them in a 10 frame. So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's, you can see better. Okay, so now it says 6. Then 6 ducks swim away. So what are we going to do to show the 6 ducks that swam away? We're going to cross them off. So let's go ahead and cross off the 6 ducks. Now I want to start with the last one, and I'm going to count 6. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then it says how many ducks are left. So we are going to look and see there are 1, 2, 3. And if you need to count them, remember we count with just one slash instead of the X's. That's how we can tell the difference if we were counting or if we were crossing off and getting rid of. So we've got to write a 3 in the box right there. I'm trying to make mine a little darker so you can see it. Okay, so 3 ducks. Okay, let's do this problem down on the bottom. Now, this part, I wouldn't draw the turtles just because you have a littler space to write right here. But if you want to draw the turtles today, I'm letting you draw the animals today. So it says there are 6 turtles on a log. So what are we going to do? We're going to draw 6 circles. I'm actually going to draw mine up here between the box and the checking, the problem we're doing. So I'm going to draw my 6 circles right there. It says then 3 of them go in the water. How many turtles are left on the log? So if 3 of them go in the water, what do we have to do to show those 3 that went in the water? We're going to cross them off. So cross off the 3, and then it says how many turtles are left on the log. So again, we would count 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to write a 3 down here to show that the story with the turtles also had 3. Now, because I did this whole worksheet with you guys, I don't need a picture. So just make sure yours looks like mine, and I will see you in a minute to do the optional math if you want.